We're back again. Yeah, the last video we talked about finding that place, the prayer closet to be alone with God. And this time I want to talk about when should you pray? When should you have Jesus time? Well, you should pray all through the day. We should be, in constant communication with the Father. But when do you have that Jesus time, that quiet time, just you and Him, where you go into the prayer closet, close the door behind you, whether it be 15 minutes or whether it be 30 minutes or however long you want to spend with Jesus. Now, the timing is important. A lot of places in Scripture, it talks about how Jesus got up early in the morning before the sun came up. And so, that was probably 3 or 4 in his part of the country. And then he would go through the day and miracles and signs and wonders would happen. And I think that's because he was in such vital communication with the Father. He even said, look, I only do the things that my Father does and say the things my Father says. Well, when did he get all of that? I believe it was in his time that he spent with the Father alone, with that door closed behind him. So, but some people say, well, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night person. But a lot of those people at night, they've been through the day, their brain is weary, they're tired. I want to spend when I'm the freshest with God. And so I like the morning, but you've got to find a time that works for you. Now, personally, I believe a little bit of sacrifice goes a long ways with God. I think God really honors our sacrifice. When I was younger and in college and first started praying, I didn't like getting up 30, 45 minutes earlier and praying. But I did it because I knew it was important. I was fixing to face a day and I needed to hear Him and be in communion with Him, begin my day in communion with Him, with that connectiveness. And so I like to start my day. And then when Jesus was teaching the disciples to pray, He said, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us this day. It's almost as though he must have started the day with this kind of praying, because you wouldn't pray at night to give us something to eat and we're fixing to go to bed. So it just kind of has the assumption that you're praying in the morning. You're praying before your day begins. Give us this day our daily bread. And so I just think if you'll try getting up a little bit earlier, God will honor your sacrifice. And then after you get up, you need to find that place, get to that place, get alone with God, put on some soft music, sit there for a while. Don't just dive right into telling God all your wants and all of your needs. And, just get in that groove. Just kind of sit in His presence. Recognize that He's right there, that God is in you. Isn't that awesome? That God in all of His power and His glory and majesty and grace and love lives in you, and that He's right there and you're in His presence. And then just let that become a reality to you. And then I always begin just thanking Him. Just, God, thank you for health. Thank you for good friends. Thank you for people that love us and encourage us. And, I'm always thankful for those that support what we do. I always thank God for them. I always pray that God will bless them. And so, you have to get up early if that's what you're going to do. Sacrifice that time to God. Get alone with Him. Get into your prayer closet. Close the door behind you. And maybe start with just 15 minutes. Just begin with that and see how it goes. Now, the next video, I'm going to share what to pray, how to organize your quiet time. So you might want to, click subscribe and click the little bell on the YouTube thing so that you'll get a reminder or a notification of the next video. God bless you. I hope this is helping you. Have a great day in Jesus.